The following presentation is brought to you by our sponsor, Smunchy Games. Please visit our sponsor at www.smunchygames.com. You can purchase Pokemon plushies, beanies, and Pokecrate boxes at that website. Please enter Tesla at checkout. That's Tesla, T-E-S-L-A, all lowercase letters. You have 5% off of your purchase. SmunchyGames.com. What is up, Mousetrap? It is a Tesla Mouse here, bringing you a VPL Week 11 Team Builder. I am your coach of the Charlotte Beedrills, and welcome to our Valhalla Pokemon League Week 11 Team Builder. This is the final week in the Draft League, and I gotta say it's been quite an amazing ride, and this Draft League has been really amazing, despite myself not getting to where I wanted to get into it, but I'll get into all that in the closing thoughts video that will be uploaded on Thursday. The VPL, the VPL Week 11 will be uploaded later today as well, so you can look out for that. In the video, I did say I might have said that I'd upload the VPL itself and the closing thoughts video in one entire video, but I decided against that because I don't want to make the video too long. So yeah, it's gonna be separate. But yeah, unlike other weeks, the Team Builder, which you're watching right now, and the battle itself will be uploaded during the same day. Let's get right into the battle, or the team building rather, everyone, as we go ahead and take on Skyrander of the Scandinavian Stoutlands. Skyrander is the founder of this draft league. He is also a very good friend of mine. And we are playing in Week 11. Neither of us have a chance to make first place, but it's all good. I do not want to end off the season with 5 losses. I'm already up to 4 losses, but yeah, let's go over his draft real quick. He has Tornadus Therian, he has Mega Dynasty, Latias, Scolipede, Hydreigon, Cobalion, Delphox, Jolson, Drapion, Paloswine, Trevenant, and Tauros. He has a Dragon Fury Steel Core and a Firewater Grass Core in his draft. So, basically I'm going to be predicting him to bring stuff like Tornadus T, Mega Dynasty, Latias, Cobalion, I want to say Scolipede as well, and Paloswine. Those are going to be the 6 that I'm predicting him to bring. And what I'm going to be bringing is Rotom-Wash, Metagross, that's my Mega, Togekiss, Umbreon, Electros, and Haxorus. So let's go over the movesets real quick. First up, we got Gutswap the Rotom-Wash. It's going to have the Calm Nature. This is going to be a specially defensive set, so you can better take on Hydreigon's attacks as well as Mega Dynasty's Moonblast, and all that great stuff. So we're going to have Volt Switch, we're going to have Hydro Pump, we're going to have Will-O-Wisp to cripple physical attackers, so we can take both physical and special attacks pretty well, and we have Pain Split to get that recovery. We're going to be running 248 HP, 8 defense, 252 special defense. I think that's going to be Calm Nature. And yeah. Basically, in my experience, Rotom-Wash does not take Dark Pulses or even Draco Meteor as well from Hydreigon at all when it's a physical defense set. So I figured if we give it Calm Nature, we put the max, with all the EVs that you can bring in one stat to special defense, we should be able to take those hits pretty well. It does go for a Draco Meteor, we live. And Pain Split off the damage, he'll be at -2, and unless he gets a critical hit, the second Draco Meteor will not even come close to take out Rotom-Wash. So that's basically what my thoughts lie. So yeah, once again, Rotom-Wash is going to have Volt Switch, Stab to pivot out, Hydro Pump, really powerful Stab, Will-O-Wisp to cripple physical attackers such as Piloswine, Trevenant, Cobalion, stuff like that. Even get residual damage off on special attackers. And we're going to have Pain Split to get recovery back, or HP back. That's our only form of recovery outside of leftovers. So that is what I was planning to bring this week. Next up is going to be Trooper, the Mega Metagross. I was actually debating between quite a few sets. First I want to run like a subset of Power Punch, but then I decided that'd be not really consistent and worth it, considering it does have a Piloswine, and I do want my strongest stab move, Iron Head, on it. I do want Bullet Punch that priorities, Tough Claws boost. I also put Earthquake on my Metagross to deal to Cobalion, to deal with, let's see what else we can deal with here. Delphox to deal with Scolipede, because we're not running Zen Headbutt this week due to 4-move syndrome. So we are going to be running Earthquake. We're also going to be running Ice Punch to deal with the likes of Trevenant, Hydreigon, Latias, Tornadus T. So hit a good amount of stuff on his team. So that's why we're running Ice Punch on Card Trooper. We're going to be running the standard Jolly Nature set, 252 speed, 252 attack, 4 defense. And we got Iron Head again for a nice Tough Claws boosted stab that is not going to be missing left and right and costing matches. We got Priority Stab, boosts our Tough Claws, and Bullet Punch. Not that great base power, but still Priority is good, especially if he has a Scarfer. Like Hydreigon is a possible Scarfer on his team. And we have Earthquake to deal with Cobalion and Delphox. We have Ice Punch to deal with Tornadus T, Hydreigon, Latias, and even Trevenant on the Switch. So I also want to run Thunder Punch, but I didn't see it as a very good idea. I have enough stuff that can deal with Jellicent, or that should be able to deal with Jellicent rather, such as a Rotobosh itself, Umbreon, even Electros. So if need be, I don't think we have a 1v1 situation versus Mega Metagross and Jellicent, then I'm kind of fucked. But hopefully it won't come to that. Next up we have Milkman the Togekiss. Now I'm not sure how much Skyrander will be relying on hazards in our battle, but we do have it as our defogger this week. We have Air Slash, we have Thunder Wave for Paraflinch shenanigans, we have Roost, and we have Defog. Did not mean to put down his hustle. Bring it automatically sets it as the first ability listed. But yeah, it's going to be Serene Grace, obviously. I'm running a physically defensive one with 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 special defense. So we can take hits from Cobalion and whatnot. If we go over some Celts real quick though, let's go over some Celts here. Togekiss, OU defensive. Let's just take the 4 defense EVs off the special attack and put them in special defense. And find Cobalion. He's an OU Swords Dance. Iron Head from a Cobalion will do 43.7 to 51% damage to our Togekiss. So we basically, it'll be guaranteed 3 KO after leftovers recovery. And we can actually paralyze Cobalion with Thunder Wave and go for Air Slashes. That would be the plan. It's not exactly what I have Thunder Wave on my Togekiss for, it's just mainly a cripple and to get some douchebaggery hacks on the opponent, which is not anything to be really proud of, but still a strategy that I might have to resort to if necessary. Air Slash would be like a 3-hit KO on the Cobalion, so that's always good. But yeah, Iron Head, despite being stat and super effective, should not be taking out Togekiss in 1 hit. So we do have Thunder Wave and Air Slash with Cobalion. But if we get a critical hit or we get flinched by the Iron Head, then we're kind of screwed, not gonna lie. Our next set is going to be Umbreon, Midnight the Umbreon, with Foul Play, Wish, Heal Bell, and Protect. Now, I'm just warning ahead of time, during the Battle of Skyrander, because this is being recorded after the battle took place. The battle actually took place, I believe, Sunday morning. I did wish I had Toxic on this Umbreon in our match, not going to lie. But we do have Foul Play to basically cripple physical attackers that like to set up in front of us. We have Wish to pass into something to do with some HP restoration if necessary, if we get the opportunity. With Heal Bell to clear off any statuses on my mon, such as Toxic, Burns, Paralysis, Sleep. I don't know what he has that would put my Pokemon to sleep, but you never know. I mean, his Jellicent and Trevenant can go for like Will-O-Wisp, his Cobalion can go for T-Wave. It's like, the possibilities are endless with status, but we do want to Heal Bell to clear off any status conditions on my mon. Especially since that might cause a huge problem. And we have Protect, just basically get some leftovers recovery without taking a hit, and as well as we have free leftovers, or not leftovers, hit points restoration after we go for Wish. And it's about what the opponent might do in case he has a choice mon. So yeah, you're running a Bold Nature, 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 special defense. It's going to be a physically defensive set this week, just like our Togekiss, and yeah. Next up we have our Assault Vest Electros. That literally is the only Electros set I've ran all season. But we do have the Assault Vest on it, max HP, 4 attack, max special attack, because we are running a mixed Electros. We have Volt Switch to pivot out for a slow Volt Switch and get Switch Initiative here. We have Flash Chain to deal with the Mega Diancie, we have Giga Drain to deal with the Power Slide, and we have Knockoff to knock off the berry off of Trevenant, which has Harvest. So it's going to be very key in this battle. We might want to knock off that berry since we got like the whole Resto, Chesto, Harvest going, or the Citrus Berry Harvest going. It can get really, really annoying. We could run Discharge to basically paralyze Hydreigon, or try to get a good paralysis off on it and outspeed us stuff, but I find that kind of unnecessary. So we're just going for a Volt Switch, just get the free switch out. If we do face a Hydreigon and it goes for a Dark Pulse and we get the Volt Switch off, we can pivot out into this next Mon, Arm Dragon the Haxorus, Mold Breaker Choice Scarf. We're running a Choice Scarf Haxorus with Max Attack, 4 Defense, and Max Speed. It is a Jolly Nature. The moves are Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Shadow Claw. Pretty odd set to be running a Rock Slide and Shadow Claw, but let me explain. Dragon Claw is to stab, Earthquake is to hit the Diancie, and Hydreigon because of Mold Breaker. Rock Slide is to hit the Tornadus and Delphox, and Shadow Claw is to hit Trevenant, Jolson, and Delphox. Now, Shadow Claw is going to be mainly used to hit Trevenant and Jolson in on the switch. Earthquake can also hit Cobalion. Rock Slide is going to be good to hit Tornadus T. I don't think it really does much outside of that. And maybe Delphox if we really need to. Well, in those two, it doesn't really hit anything. And I could run a Super Power to hit the Taurus and the Paliswine as well as Hydreigon and Cobalion. But I think Earthquake would be the better option. Now, come to think of it, looking back on my match with Skyrander, I probably should have put Superpower on my Haxorus instead of either Rock Slide or Shot Claw, but what's done is done, you can't go back and change it, so we're kind of stuck here, aren't we? But regardless, I'm not running Outrage because again, my opponent has a Fairy type, and being locked into Outrage against a Fairy type like Mega Diancie is not going to be fun at all. Haxorus will definitely be obliterated by Moonblast from it. The Scarf Haxorus is basically used to revenge kill Mega Diancie. That's what I'm trying to use it for. Because Mega Diancie will be out, and then we can send out Haxorus, allow speed, and go for Earthquake, knock it out. Unless, of course, Mega Diancie uses Rock Polish before Haxorus comes out, in which case we are kind of fucked, not gonna lie. But regardless, let's review the sets real quick. We got Guts Up the Roam Wash, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Will-O-Wisp, and Pain Split, 248 HP, 8 Defense, Max Special Defense. With a Calm Nature, we have Card Trooper, the Mega Metagross, Iron Head, Bullet Punch, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Max Attack, Max Speed, 4 Defense. For Jolly Nature, Milkman, the Togekiss, Max HP, Max Defense, 4 Special Defense, Air Slash Thunderwave, Roost, and Defog. Leftovers, Midnight the Umbreon, Foul Play, Wish, Heal Bell, and Protect. Leftovers again, Max HP, Max Defense, 4 Special Defense, Bold Nature, Kill the Electros, Modest Nature, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, Giga Drain, Knockoff, the Assault Vest, Max HP, 4 Attack, Max Special Attack, and Arm Dragon Haxorus with the Choice Scarf, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Shadow Claw. Jolly Nature, Max Attack, 4 Defense, Max Speed. There you go. So that's pretty much the sets that I brought against Skyrander this week. I'm not going to spoil who won, but one thing I will say is I do wish I had Toxic on my Umbreon. Even though Toxic Solid is a very big douche move, still wish I had it, because that would have helped me a lot in the match. But regardless, guys, this was the final team builder of the first season of the VPL, the Valhalla Pokemon League. Thank you all for supporting the Charlotte Beedrills. I look forward to the match being posted on YouTube later today. I'll have a link to Skyrander's social media, his Twitch, his Twitter, his YouTube in the description of this and the Wi-Fi battle video. And you'll be able to see my closing thoughts on the draft and overall how I did in the draft league on Thursday when I upload it. So, once again, guys, thank you all for watching this video. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more fantastic Pokemon battling action, and I will catch you on the flip side. And remember, stay salty, Rage Quitters. Stay salty.